What's good, everybody? What's up? What's up? Happy Thursday. What's up, Gabby, over on YouTube? Love your videos. Thank you so much. I can't remember if this is the first time I've seen you in on the live streams or not, but welcome, Gabby. What's up, Tymo? What's up, Stubby? How y'all doing? GM is the boy. What's up, Samuel? Today is a drawing board stream, so if this is your first time watching a drawing board stream, is where I show up with a blank sheet of paper and we do a little bit of drawing. But today we have one of the redemptions that we need to complete, and this might be true for the next few drawing board streams, unless I do a bonus day where I draw. But today I'm going to be drawing Sheepy's cat playing the drums, and then if I remember correctly, I think Mojave is after Sheepy, and I took a screenshot of it because I knew I'd forget. Yeah, Mojave, and then Life Belongs. So we have two after this one, and I'm excited to draw it. I was just debating if I should start the stream by doing just some like doodles, in case anyone wants to watch, just wants to suggest something and get it drawn real quick, you know. Just some doodles, or just get into the drawing. Haven't decided yet. Kind of, you know, also want Sheepy to be here as I draw it. I have no idea if they will or not, which is totally fine. But I am going to draw their cat playing the drums, and, you know, Sheepy's cat, their cool cat, is what we're talking about. Their cartoon cat, not their real cat, has like a skull hat and like a, you know, a frown face with the angry eyes and the bandana. I'm like, they gotta be playing on a drum kit that has like a double bass. They for sure, like, that's how I envision it. So we'll probably start with a sticky note sketch and then go from there. But yeah, outside of that, happy Thursday. I think the music might be a little too loud. Yeah, that seems better. That seems better. Oh yeah, Tymo. Meant to tell you this like off stream. It doesn't matter if I say it on stream. I was gonna say, I want you to make more sounds. If you enjoyed making those Pulpetta like soundboard sounds, I kind of want you to keep making some. I think those were perfect. Trying to come up with a way to somehow combine. Yes, I'm on it. So here, wait, I have one specifically for you, if you're cool with it. Yeah. Thank you, Stubby. Thank you. Sorry, I laughed because that was actually the first meow I wanted to hear on stream. Oh, it's so good. Thank you. I needed that. Yeah, I'm accepting ideas. So specifically, I want to hear, because I'm trying to think, with all the meow, like meow number 1 through 5, I think that's all there is right now. I want to keep meow number 1, but meow number 1 is being used for all of like the alerts. So if someone subscribes, whatever, it's like, it's a meow sound. It's the same one. So anytime anyone plays meow number 1, and I'm not looking, my like reaction is that I just got like an alert that I need to respond to. So I'm down for a lot of options, but there's one specifically I want. Actually, puzzle. It's a Zelda sound, and I should have looked this up before. This is just someone playing it on the piano. But that noise, when you like complete a puzzle. I'll send you this on Slack. Let me tell you something, brother. What's up, Sheepy? Cool. I'm glad you're here. Because we are drawing you. Cool. I just sent it to you, Tymo. That was one that crossed my mind. There's a few Zelda sounds I wanted. I think I just want like video game noises redone as meows, and those become the alerts. And if you don't have the Dropbox, you should have the Dropbox link. But I started putting everything into this this folder. There's 3 Pulpa meows that are recorded, and I've already like put aside. One of them you already have. So what about also Oblivion sounds? Yeah, dude, I'm down for anything. Anything that you think I would know and is like an iconic sound. Also, I missed your message about something to combine with Blue Cat Ozzy Hulkmania. I know. Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Hulk. Well, not that Hulk. You guys know what I mean. But yeah, I thought about it. I was like, do I do something? I was like, I don't know how much I care about Hulk Hogan, to be honest. Justin, what's up on X? How's it going? Welcome on into the stream. But yeah, it's been a rough couple of weeks for Gen X. What's up, Dizza? We pass on the Hulkster. Yeah, it's like I liked him when I was younger, but as I grew older, I started to not like the guy as much, just to be honest. But hey, I don't want to make light, you know, anyone passing is a sad thing, so I don't want to come off that way. Okay, just reordering some, or reorganizing some things on my end. Okay, yeah, literally exactly how I feel. Yeah, it's like one of those things. I feel bad, but I grew older and didn't quite like him. So Sheepy, yeah, I still put F's in the chat for Hulk for sure. And I meant to start today's stream by playing War Pigs. I got too drunk last stream and spent all my coins on purse. At least you did your redeem. At least you did the Klon sketch redeem. Although I did want to add another redeem. So the second redeem I want to add that's like a drawing redeem is, some of you have seen where I pull up like the 2 spin wheels, and one is for adjectives and one's for animals. It's not too late. Let's jam. Okay. Okay. I'll put War Pigs in the background as I talk. It's gonna take everything in me to not sing. And I don't want to sing on stream. I always forget the long song. Oh, they played it when I was bowling? I joke, I'm not even joking. When they started playing it, I started playing better. Now you must sing, oh Lord, yeah! That's mainly it. Generals gathered in their masses. Yeah, I need to save some. Okay, oh, so sorry. Back to the redeem that I was talking about. I got distracted. What's up, life? I like to say when people join in. What's up, lifelong? What's up, JL? And I don't think I missed anyone. Yeah, no one on restream chat. Meow.
Hey, yo, I'm Popo. Meow.
That's why it's 1,000. That's why meow number 4 is 1,000. Is it too loud? I just realized we went from lo-fi. I just want it to be in the background. Can I add? Actually, you can add subtitles. You might be able to do that on Twitch. It's gathered in their masses. All right, that's all I'm doing. But I would love to do a karaoke at some point. It says disabled, but we can look at it. So Dizza, probably not this stream, but I will look into that, because you're probably not the only person who would watch silently. I watch a bunch of videos without sound, so you're not alone there. I lost track twice now. Coming back to it, the redeem. I want it to be. I'm trying to bait. Like, I'm really trying to find how much, like, the scale for redeems like how fast you guys get points versus like what is expensive and what is not for redeems. Like I'm really trying to gauge that as we go. So I think I was thinking in my head like 10k would be the price of this. 10 or 15k of coins. And you would be able to basically spin the wheels. I would spin the adjective wheel and then the animal wheel, and then we would like do an actual quick doodle of that with pen. That was the idea. That way, like, you get to redeem it and you get an animal, like an adjective animal that's yours, essentially. I'm not gonna put it on the blockchain though. At least I don't think so. I guess I shouldn't say never, but my mind could change. But I really just want to do it because it's fun. That's why. Not that it's gonna become something. That would be awesome. I wouldn't be watching silent. I just find it easier. Oh, to not miss anything? Yeah. I'm so curious what the subtitles would create with my voice, because I know I mumble and slur sometimes. So it would be interesting. It would be cool to be able to see everyone's points from a creator standpoint. That would be awesome. I wish I knew how much you guys had. Like for instance, the like what used to be called Quick Doodle now is the Klon Sketch. Like 3 people redeemed that almost at the same time, which makes me think like that was the amount of time it took to get there. I have a 33k small brag, yeah. See, and I still need to figure out how you all can gamble, but it like actually is a gamble where we don't know what the outcome is. And I was thinking for the rolling the dice, a different way to do it, instead of doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I was gonna do 1 through 4 or 5 through 7 or 8. So it's 3 options. That's why like they do scale and like there is more of like a probability. So I changed the noise. Sorry, not to end War Pigs, but this song quite literally is just as if you played it twice. And I think I need the lo-fi. I think I need the sound effects are low. Dang it. I put that thing on max volume. I'm not even joking. Dude, I cannot figure out why the alerts are so low. Everything is at 100%. Between my bad bets and purse, yeah. Dang it, I wish the sound effects weren't low though. Let me just quickly double check that real quick. Let me quickly check that, because I'm pretty sure the pursed one is at 100%. Channel point redeems, get pursed, sounds. It says 75. I'll put it at 100. So I was wrong. I just wish they weren't. You guys heard that one, right? I'm coin poor. Yeah, luckily you guys did the redeem though. That's, I think, the saving grace is you did the redeem. That's why you don't have any points. Because after 5 more people redeem that, I'm gonna up the price of it. Since these sketches basically take up an entire stream. So I kind of want to spread them out. Although I do love doing them at the same time. It is like a given, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I was gonna say give and take, but that's not the right expression. It's like I love it because it gives me something to do on the drawing streams. It's like I know what I'm doing today. It's not just a blank sheet of paper and figuring it out. Let's see. I want to be in the middle. Okay. So we are drawing Sheepy's cat today, and then the next one is Moe's. And I think I'll probably just draw one like per Thursday stream, and then it kind of like tails out with drawing whatever. Don't take mine back, but 20k does seem low for a custom artwork. Okay, yeah. So I would never take it back. So don't worry. So So, and that's because when it was 20K, it was originally supposed to be just a quick doodle. But then when I did Words Taste Weird, when I did theirs, I wanted to put time into it. I don't know, I felt more like I wanted to do it. And then after doing that one, and Dizza redeemed theirs, I was like, well, I'm not gonna just like quickly draw theirs. So that's why I renamed it to like the Klon sketch. So there's 5 more that can be redeemed, and the reason that there's 5 more that can be redeemed is because I know there's some people in here who have been watching the whole time, and I want them to kind of get the benefit too of it being cheaper. But then I'm gonna up the price. I've been debating of what that price should be. I like maybe double that. I don't know. It's hard to gauge because on my stream you really only get points by watching. You don't get points by doing like the gambling stuff. So, and that's how you make so much on like other people's streams. Anyways, I'm trying to figure it all out, but and I love trying to figure it out too. I think Twitch has just been really fun for me because it's been like a new social media, and I feel like I'm starting from zero again and like working my way up. And I love seeing the growth. I love putting like all of my attention on it. So yeah, 500% worth it. The sketches are amazing. Yeah, like, yeah, and that's the other thing is I want to keep sending the person the sketch, whoever redeems it, and therefore that's gonna cost me money in the long run. So if I have that cheap, I can't sustain that. I also hate shipping things. So. But I love shipping things because I know you guys get them. That's the reason I like doing it. Yeah, the regulars are definitely building, and I love to see it too. And that's why, like, I know trust me, I know who's been here the whole time. I know that, and I want to make sure you guys get some sort of like reward for that in any little way. So. Like, there's no way someone could come into the stream today and probably, like, beat you at getting the redeem. Unless you're spending all your coins on pursing. Which I think is so funny. Oh, right. I did this last time. I need to remove this sheet of paper. This is the clean sheet of paper that it will be drawn on. But I want to do a quick sketch of it first. My original idea was to do my cat playing the drums, but maybe you can add a nod to Ozzy with a bat or his name on the kick drum. Cool. Actually, that solves one of my issues. I was gonna ask you, actually, I wanted to do a double bass drum because I feel like your cat is like hardcore with the, you know, basically everything. All of your traits make me feel that way. And so I wanted to add the double kick bass or kick drum. And lots of cymbals, whichever works, because it also has to fit into a square. And so, yeah. Oh, back to the original point. I wanted to put stuff on the kick drum. So I was thinking it could be like your cool cat number on one of them, and I do like the nod to Ozzy. I'll probably do a bat. Yeah, we're doing Sheepy's sketch. Today is Sheepy's sketch. I'm gonna jump into it today, but I did have a thought this morning where I was like, should I start the stream by just like doodling anything, you know, like a classic drawing board stream? But then I was like, I don't know how long. I tend to yap a lot on these streams, and it's becoming another mental note. I'm like, I might be talking too much and not enough drawing, but I like to do it, you know. I like to go at my own pace at the same time. Oh, thank you for asking what your number was, because dude, I'm so glad you have 3 numbers, not 4. Specifically for this sketch. Okay. Because it'll look better on the kick drum. Makes you a good streamer, I think. I wish I could yap so much. Dude, it's like a therapy thing for me. I swear. It's I don't chat this much in like a group setting, unless I'm with like my closest friends. But when I'm on stream, it's like the easiest thing in the world to just keep talking. Yeah, his cat's dope. It's a let's see here. Well, let's draw it. So basically I want to start with the kick drum because that's sort of, I feel like, the centerpiece to the drum. And I am looking at an example here. Man, my dad, when we were growing up, my dad just one day decided, you know what? I want a drum set for myself so I can come home from work and just like put on headphones and just like play the drums, which I didn't realize how awesome that was until I was a little older. And like when you have a drum kit and you put on headphones and you just start playing, it feels like you're playing the song. It really feels like you are just like perfectly playing the song because you can't hear what you're playing, but you can feel it. So I didn't appreciate the drum set until I got older, until we like couldn't play it anymore because the neighbors hated us. There's one downside to a drum set, and it's that it's almost impossible to hide the noise of it. So essentially for this first sketch that I'm doing, I'm looking at an example on my monitor, and I kind of just want to draw it as realistically as possible to start. And then once I have my sketch of it, I'm gonna like, I might do 2 sticky notes and do one that's kind of realistic and then one that's a little bit less, because I don't think I want the entire drum set in this illustration. I really just want like the main parts of a drum. I think I want a lot of cymbals too. So we're just kind of drawing, we're just lightly sketching the kit here. So I was thinking, let me know, Sheepy. I'll put 1 and 2. Which one would you want your cool cat number on, if that's what you want? And which one would you want the bat on? There's one of the symbols, and then the stand to it will be right there. And then you kind of have the snare kind of tucked away in there. Problem is, the way I'm drawing this, I'm like, where does Sheepy go? So I think, Sheepy, you are going to be standing up, like with the sticks crossed. That way I can draw like the full kit, and then chat what you think. I'm thinking bat on 1, number on 2. That is what I was thinking, because the bat will be easier to draw here. You know, I also need to draw a bat. Uh-oh. I didn't think that one through. I do have trouble drawing bat wings sometimes. We'll figure it out. Maybe it's not like that. And then like 2, 7, 5, like in a cool way. Like I want your numbers in like a cool way. Yeah, bat straight on is going to be easier to draw, which is why I think that makes more sense. And like the cool cat number is important, but it's more of like it's more of a detail, you know, rather than like, yeah, I don't know how to explain that. Maybe you know what I mean. Okay, and then, all right, the drum kit I found is a full kit. I just realized. So, but we're drawing the full thing here. And then it says like a C stand to symbols like that. And then there's like another drum tucked into there. And then Sheepy, you would be like standing up. Maybe you won't be crossing the sticks. Maybe that doesn't look cool. And I might want you actually like playing the drums, not just simply behind the drums. It should be more like... Yeah, which I think that looks better. Yeah. Like, I think that looks better. See, when I did the quick doodle redeem, when I first, did it, I think this is what I had in mind. Which I should have called it like a sticky note drawing. That would have gone over better. But, so, yeah, I'm debating if I make it like, do I make it double the price? Because what's it at? Is it at 20K right now? That's how much it costs? Yeah, 20K? I make it double the price or 5 times the price? Like is this like 100,000 thing? Take a screenshot, Sheepy. Yeah, like I mean that looks pretty good. The proportions are all wrong though. Like Sheepy is gigantic in comparison to everything else. But I like the size of Sheepy in this because like your cat is the subject. It's supposed to be the focus. I don't want the drum kit to be the focus. So, like I said, I'm probably gonna draw this one more time here. I want this light to... I'm trying to make sure the light doesn't like reflect, because I hate how it reflects the graphite here. Dude, I cannot get this right. Okay. Whatever. I wish I could Command Z what I just did. I need a better I need a better lighting situation here. Because it doesn't look as bad on screen, but when I'm looking down here, like all the graphite is super reflective. By the way, if anyone doesn't know about it, I recommend getting Light Shot. It's handy for screenshots. Oh. No, I just use Windows key Shift S, and then I like paste it into Slack or Discord. Like I literally have a Discord channel that I created, and in that Discord channel there's just like an only me, like just Klon. And that's where I paste all of my screenshots. Because I don't like them getting saved on my computer. I don't want everything saved. So I have the option. Alright, let's try this one more time. Because I think the reason I'm taking a little bit more time on Sheepies is because the drum kit is something I'm not super confident drawing, and so I want to be able to get it right before I mean, I guess I could. Like that sketch is pretty good. I just want it to look awesome. That's the thing, y'all. When you guys redeem these, I just want it to look awesome. I want you to feel good about it. Which here, while I'm still thinking, let me put that there. When you do print screen, Light Shot lets you crop and save. Oh, cool. Yeah, the cropping part is nice, actually. Hey, 20, what's up? First time chatter with the sub badge. I'm guessing you might have gotten a gifted sub. I hope you like the emotes. Welcome to the stream. This is a drawing stream. And today's stream 20, we are someone redeemed a drawing, like a commission drawing. So I'm drawing their cartoon cat that they own as a drummer. Yeah, it's actually smart. You use Discord space? Yeah, exactly. Discord space instead of PC space. That's exactly it. We need a big brain emote. Oh, you're right. Someone remind me of that. What's up, Tank? How you doing? He's a little bit of a perfectionist. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's more that I just like, I don't know. Like I said, I really want you guys to be like, that's sick when you receive this, and something so sick that you might want to get it like framed or something, and like, because at the end of the day, that's all I really care about. I'm like, it's happened once before where I walked into someone's house of someone I didn't know, and they had something I drew hung up on the wall. This was in Atlanta, and Atlanta is like a small city in a sense. It's a big city, but it's like, when you kind of find your friend group, it really shrinks down. And so anyways, someone actually stole the piece of art and hung it up in their house, which is really funny, because it was sort of like a it was, you know, it was, I illegally put it there, let's put it that way. I hung it up on a tree outside of like where or a bunch of graffiti was. I was like, it's not graffiti, but it's kind of in the same vein. But anyways, they took it and they thought I would just be okay with it, and I was kind of pissed. What's up, somebody? How you doing? I just couldn't miss out on some good commentary videos. Well, here's your next commentary video. Do we have sticker packs? Been feeling random 2021, 2022 vibes, putting stickers in random places. Oh, we should, honestly. Yeah, and then we met the guy who stole it. Yeah. No, that is what I said, Jeej. Yeah, we met the guy who stole it. It was funny, though. I mean, looking back, I do not care. What I care more about is that they cherish it, that they actually care for it and display it. That's what I want the most. Playing Bark at the Moon. Yeah, that's what Sheepy's playing. Okay, wait, so this is what I drew one last time. I might go for the actual drawing here. I might just go for it and see what happens. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. But Tank, sticker packs. It would honestly be dope if we just made up all of these emotes into stickers. Like actual stickers. And it would be really, what would probably be more cost effective is if we put them on a sticker sheet and you got to just like peel off them, you know, and like when you buy a sticker sheet, it was like one of each emote that we've drawn here, some of the best ones. That could work instead of making each one its own like die cut version. We were just shocked because yeah, actually, thank you, Jeej. Jeej just added more context to this story of someone stealing it. Is like, I brought a ladder, I like nailed that thing into the tree, multiple nails. If you check the Cattoonist, it's on there. It's a picture of Blue Cat. I cut out the piece of wood and painted on top of it, and it's Blue Cat looking like a tourist, with a camera, Hawaiian shirt, and he has like a hat on that says like I love Atlanta. I think that's what it says. And he's like pointing at the graffiti tunnel that's famous in Atlanta called Krog Street Tunnel. He's like, look, honey, graffiti. And he has the camera. So he put that next to it, like right next to it, and it was up high. So I'm like, how did he had to bring a ladder or like climb this tree, and like I don't know how they did it, but they did it. Okay, let me sharpen the pencil one more time, and then we need to trace the sticky note to. Need to make sure this is in the center. Okay. It's not gonna look like it's in the center on screen. need to make sure I don't have any graphite on my hands either. Cool. And then people are relentless when they want something. It was good. It was one of the best like cutout paintings that I did, because I used to do a lot of that where I had like a jigsaw. I think that's what they were called. A scroll saw. That's what they were called. It's where the blade is up and down, and you can just cut things out. And it was like honestly like a sewing machine. I used to cut out wood and like cut it. I would sketch on the wood, cut it out, and then paint it. And I honestly would love to get back into that. I just can't do that in LA. I need to be able to have an outdoor area. Not gonna lie, putting stickers on my wall or anything is awesome, especially if they're out of pocket. Yeah, somebody. That would be cool. I'm always putting stickers everywhere. I'm a part of a Deltarune and Undertale. And have heard of... No, I don't know enough about those games. I have beaten Undertale though. Once. Which I don't know what ending I got. A bit traumatized when I spread misinformation about a sticky note not being square. Wait, this isn't the pen. This isn't the good pen. I don't think it is. What? Oh. I guess, yeah, that's one of them. Here, let me do this line. Jeej just brought me something to show off. I wish we had a... Yeah, we did get rid of all of them. Wait, get the heart. Yeah, get the heart. Jeej on stream. Okay, here, sorry. No, let me draw this square real quick. I just want to complete. I'm trying to do a better job at not letting my ADHD get the best of me while I draw on stream. I'm trying to like complete a thought before moving on to the next thing. You can put it on the ground. Unless you're trying to put it back up. Okay. Alright, never mind. Take back what I said. Alright, so we'll continue story time real quick. So this is what I used to do all the time. I used to cut out wood. I used to like draw on wood and then cut it out.
Free Art Friday on the back.
No, it doesn't. So this was a failed drawing. I don't remember what it was. But I created this probably back in 2016, 2017.
This one is most close.
Probably 2017, because 2017 is when I started drawing face. Yeah, it's the same. Is it MDF? It is. It is MDF. That's exactly what it is.
I'd say this one's closest to what you
And this is
did.
closer to what I used to do.
Yeah.
I used to draw things this size.
Well, this one says Free Art Friday.
This was, and then this one's completely different.
That's Mod Podge.
I did this one with just like paper. Oh my god, you can see the magnet. This is so old. This is the first one I did.
Has a little stain on it too.
Yeah, it has a little stain on it. It's disgusting. We've had this one forever. But it says
Oh, you made this one
Free
on
Art
my
Friday.
birthday.
Oh, and then I made this one apparently on Gigi's birthday.
Oh, maybe it was a gift to me. I know the dinosaur was a Valentine's Day gift.
It doesn't have whiskers. Yeah. 5, 13, 15. And for all of the Europeans out there,
So that one's 10 years old.
13, 5, 15. I got you. I got you, Europeans.
Sorry.
Sorry for our American ways.
I just heard him talking about it and I was like, we literally have some fridge magnets from that era. I'm not gonna come on stream though because I look gross. But you can hear my voice.
Jeej invading! Ah! But yeah, that's where the heart emote was inspired by. Was that?
Tank said this one's the best. Yeah, he was really into mountainscapes. He used to always just draw the like landscapes, but everything was like cat.
And it's gold. It has like, I don't know if it shines on. It's like a gold paint. Yeah, and oh, remember those?
Yeah, one of the stars of Castellan is here.
Thank you. I appreciate that, everyone. Didn't realize I had the heart design. Yeah, that's like the origin of face was that I just used to draw that face on like anything. And then actually there's two more hearts. There was that heart. There was like a blue heart. Was it frowning? And then the yellow heart was upside down.
I think Ashlyn has two of them.
Yeah.
I know she has the green
our
yellow
friend,
heart.
Our friend Ashlyn has like all of the good stuff. all of like some of my best work. Cause
she has like...
She was just the one that was there when I was getting rid of stuff.
Yeah, I'm your biggest fan. I'm gonna take it all.
Yeah. Long
Free
before...
art.
Long before we even moved to LA.
Alright, I'm leaving. Bye!
Bye, Deej! Face, best face. Agreed. There's something really nice about physical art. I can't lie, says NFT founder. Yeah. It's so true, though. But yeah, I used to draw cat landscapes all the time. That was my bread and butter. I loved drawing like imaginary landscapes. Cool. So cool. I'm glad I could show that off. That's, like I said, that's a lot of what I used to do. But the one in the story that I was talking about, the one that was in front of the Krog Street Tunnel, was by far, I think, the best one I ever did. Cat landscapes, next collection. You heard it for here first. It would be fun. That would be really fun. But really, super cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I like showing off the stuff I used to do. Now I kind of want to show off the tourist blue cat that I was talking about. Hey honey, look at these cat landscapes. You could do 100 coins, gets you a wood cutout? No, it would be way more than that. That's way too involved. I know that would cost a lot to get there, but no way. It would be fun to have that set up again. Because I think part of why I really liked doing the wood cutouts was like I didn't do laser cut. Like I cut those myself. Just like going around the outline that I made. It would be cool to make it as a generative as possible with tons of that would be sick. Yeah. Like you said, billions of possibilities. See, if we ever did something that had like billions of possibilities, I would want it to be like an endless mint. Or like something that's like a crazy number. So you can come in whenever and do it. You have a funny Shrek sticker. Sorry. Now I'm getting distracted, but I don't want to sign in. Ah. All right, never mind. I take it back. Someone would have to send me the photo. I don't want to sign into Instagram on my computer. Okay. We got the outline here. We got the outline here. Yeah, landscape could be a ton of possibilities. The problem is I need to get better at drawing landscapes. Kind of like the crowd collection of creature. Yeah, wait, speaking of, God, I'm getting distracted now. Ah, one sec. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted, but you talked about the crowds. Danny sent me one of the like prints of it. That's 10 out of 50. But we have this as well. So, sorry, I just saw Tank say the crowds collection, and I was like, I love crowds, man. This was done, dude. Danny did such a good job with this and like the color palettes and everything. So I was definitely inspired to make something like this, but I just missed the boat and I didn't want it to look like I was riding his coattails. So. All right, enough's enough. No more getting distracted. Enough's enough. Sheepy's like, can you guys stop distracting him? I want to see my cat drawn. Hey man, did you touch my drum set? Shout out Step Brothers. What's up, Sea Dogs? Yeah. So we're still drawing it. We're still drawing it, Sea Dogs. Dude, I love that movie. I'm enjoying the vibes. Yeah, I'm just joking, Sheepy. I know you weren't saying that. I was projecting through you. Wait, did I miss a comment? I saw something and then I lost it. Somebody said I saw a sketchbook that had places where people usually go. Graffiti, that's what I saw. A blank. That's cool. That is kind of cool, actually. Onwards towards more art. Yeah. So now we draw this. Okay. All right. The toughest part, the part I got to get right first, is the. So it looks like it might be useful if I draw a line. Where's my dang ruler? Oh, here it is. Got a full belly of white dog. I think I want it like that far. Cool. I want more room above Sheepy than below Sheepy. With like, cause like how I drew this one, there's like too much room at the bottom. Boats. I was about to start singing that song, but I'm like, all the lyrics to that, I probably shouldn't. Brazilian Miku. I need to check out how that looks at the end. Drumsticks. Imagine like a cat logo with a thunderbolt. It reminds me of like the Mr. Beast logo. He has a cat logo with a lightning bolt through it. Derailed soundbite, but in our Kokomo. Yeah, we used to say derailed a lot back in 2021 when I used to stream. Apparently I'm about to hit my anniversary on stream, which like was before Cool Cats. I produce a court. Basically that was the line I was gonna say. But with the beginning. Okay. Onwards. I actually feel like those should be bigger. The key here is to draw as light as possible. Also, it's just to draw as light as possible in case you make a mistake. Okay. Sorry. I gotta lean in here, guys. Cops doesn't start till 4. Yeah, I actually used to watch Cops all the time with my friends. We used to watch so much of Cops. It was just so entertaining. Looking back, I don't know if but bad boys, what you gonna do? Because I used to watch G4 a lot. I was like always watching G4, and G4 would just play Cops reruns. Yeah, dude. Shout out. Yeah, shout out to G4. One of my buddies got a video on Around the Net. It was really cool. It was really cool. We were just like, we didn't know. You know, you're not informed that your video is about to be on Attack of the Show. And so we're just watching it. And then we're like, oh my God, that's our buddy. Basically, he had a skateboarding video where he like tried to jump the gap and the board did the, you know, went up and then he landed on it. So you're transporting me back to a different era? Dude, I love G4, man. G4 is how I watched E3, you know? As a lot of people probably did. And like, it was always my dream to go to E3. And then when I moved to LA in 2019, I realized that E3 was walking distance to where I lived at the time. And I turned to Jeej and I'm like, I think I'm gonna get tickets because they let the public come in now. Turns out that was the last E3. So I was really lucky that I went. Just submitting their Halo clips to to Attack of the Show. And they were inappropriate. Yeah. G4 definitely is a show of its time. Early 2000s. Okay, with this drawing though, I'm now getting worried about the amount of space that I left here. And I might have some stuff cropped like outside of it. Yeah, because what needs to happen is this circle needs to come down a little bit because like how perspective works. Here. There, I'm gonna have to move everything. So more like that. Which means I should probably do the same. Okay. Cool. Just making some guidelines here. Should hopefully help. I'm having trouble with this, the one that faces forward. It's literally just needs to be a circle. I don't know why it's giving me trouble here. So, oh, snug. Here you go, snug. Okay. Let me, okay, so it's kind of, that's one of the bass drums right there. Why is chat so dry now? I think everyone's just watching. What's up, Burning Bush? What's up? Let's go. Welcome on in. We're drawing Sheepy's cat. Which actually, I'm okay. I'm okay with chat settling for a sec, because I think with this is one of those drawings where I want to do it well, but it's gonna take a lot of my focus. Because a drum kit is a weird, like, there's a lot of angles to it, a lot of like cylinders and stuff, and so I want to do it right. And there's a lot of just like little knobs and just things, you know. So I'm trying to like also figure out what level of detail, like how much detail of the drum kit do I draw. I love Meow number 3. Lots of circles, which are the, yeah, exactly, like a lot of circles, ovals, cylinders. And by the way, oh, no one can hear me. If I was gonna say, by the way, ad break started. So it's already started. So the people who got hit by ads, they cannot see this. Good to see you too, Burning Bush. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. One of my favorite lines from the Ice King in Adventure Time is when he's, oh no, my tubes and skins, and like it's when like I think Gunther like knocks over his drum set or something. Okay. I'll feel better once I get this drum, this bass. It's not like a circle enough. I made it like an oval. Okay, this is looking better. This is looking better. This is looking like a pretty good circle here. Oh, need to plug in my phone before this camera dies. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay, there we go. Camera's still on. Alright, pretty good circle there, if I do say so myself. Pretty good circle. Cool with that one. So now we're gonna draw all the stands and stuff. There's a chance I don't draw I'm just brainstorming out loud. There's a chance I don't draw these two drums. And I just try to fit the snare in there. Or that's probably the snare. But, you know. I probably just draw like that. And that. And definitely draw these two. And this symbol and that symbol. And then that drum there. And then this drum there. But not this one. I think this one goes away. That way, like, Sheepy can actually, like, be sitting. And you can see the chair, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. But I'm feeling good about those two circles. Which were probably the hardest ones of the whole drawing. So, now we continue. And this might be one of those drawings where I have to, like, keep moving the artboard, rotating the artboard, because I'm trying to get like weird angles here. So but I need to make sure it's on stream. Okay, that's kind of in the right spot. It's like you're the roadie constructing the drum set. I know. It helps that I had a drum set. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of there. Actually, before I do that, let me... Okay. One of the symbols, it could probably be wider. I'll go back and do some of those things. I always dreamed of being in a band when I was a kid. Dude, same. Although I couldn't figure out what I would want to be in the band. I think I'd play the drums. When I was in band in school, I did percussion. But I did not play. I only played in middle school. Didn't play in high school. Okay, something like that. We'll definitely redo that symbol. But it's at least kind of in the right spot. So that's all I need right now. And then I was thinking one of the drums, we're just gonna draw one big drum to the side. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That fits in there nice. The only thing that now... Unfortunately, there's a lot of room right here that I don't like. I don't like that there's like a gap right here. It's almost like I wish I could nudge everything, but we will make it work. We will end up putting something there. New idea. Pick 5 other cats to be in your band. We pick an instrument and live our long lost dreams. That would be fun, actually. What's our cat band's name? We need Link to gamify it. Cool Cats Road Tour. That'd be fun, actually. Actually, maybe that's something I do once we're finished drawing this. Alright, we're just gonna have that go off the screen there. As I want to look at like the cool cats that I own, and I want to try to put a band together off of those cool cats. Okay, it's coming together. Let me try to redo this symbol here. Dude, the cat hair is everywhere. Snugs, how did you manage to get cat hair over here? Paws out, claws out. Okay. Ah, dude, I don't like the angle of that. Wait a minute, sorry. Oh, it's because there's like another little connector piece. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's one. Alright, that's better. That's a better looking symbol there. And then we got the drum right there. This drum just needs like a second outline inside of it, basically. And then, where is this gonna go? What the? Okay. Okay. We got this, gang. We got this. Okay, so I was wondering if I had the two drums here, but now I'm thinking like one drum could be here and then the other drum could be there. Because I want to try to fill out and we just like make one of the symbols like a lot higher. That way it like fills the whole artboard and frees, because what I really needed to draw first was Sheepy. His hat. Cool. It's like probably the most important part is how you fit into this. That doesn't work. That doesn't make sense what I just did. Okay. I'll try to do that. Okay, so the drum set is no longer realistic, and I think that's okay. Tank, I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I think it's not a realistic drum set. I think this will do, though. So let me... And then once we add the shading, this thing's gonna go off because there's a lot of metallic things on this. So we get to add that in. Got to keep turning this. All right, now for the hard part. I think I should probably like... Okay, here we go. Here we go. We have to draw a circle inside this circle. It's a little at a time, a little at a time. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now that looks more like a drum, the one that's just straight on. And then see, now we're like adding the outline in. Ooh, love being able to add the detail in. Cool, cool, cool. I should have started on the other side. Dang it. Because now my hand goes over everything we just drew. Okay. Well, in that case, let me now start. Oh shoot! It means I have to hold my pencil like further down instead of closer. And then now my hand's getting sweaty. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of shading down here on the ground. That'll kind of like help some of this. Okay, so those two drums will fit into there. Also, sorry I've been so quiet, everyone. I like have to be focused. Okay, well, we're like getting to like the end of the hard part. Drawing Sheepy is the easy part. It's drawing the drum kit. Cool, cool. Okay. Okay, and then we still have to add the bat. So the bat will probably draw on a sticky note first. Okay. Why can't I do this right? It's actually really funny. The symbols have been giving me a lot of trouble today. And it's like a symbol is pretty easy to draw. Oh my goodness. Also, I'm running out of our eraser here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I made your eyes a little bit bigger. On purpose, though. Get more expression in there. It's looking good? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, somebody. locked in. I'm really excited to do the shading. Trump says, epic, let's go. I still need to draw the bat, which I probably should not have saved for the very end, but we're here. We're here. Okay. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Maybe stickers or something on the drums? That would be a great idea, actually. Yeah, exactly, Sheepy. So I think I can definitely start with the, I already had a good design for this one. Yeah, so there's your cat number. And I actually might, because there's some room. CC. A little CC in there. Gotta resharpen this. $275. Just go in. I actually really like the idea of the stickers, somebody. I think that fills in. I mean, they are literally gonna be like very simple. like very simple, like it looks better in person, I promise. At least everything is shrunk down there. So then, all right, I'm just gonna draw like a sticker that's like there, maybe like a little heart, skull, just like little things. But now we're gonna get, oh wait, bat. Before I go any further, bat. Let's do the bat. Before I get into more shading or anything, because the bat might not be the most easy thing to do. Excuse me. Yeah, I think stickers will help. Just like, it'll fill in all of the emptiness that's there. Like, you can kind of see how this is gonna come together with this drum kit, that one. So I'm gonna move this to the side, because I want to try one thing. Okay, with drawing a bat. So we've got our circle. Got a circle there. And I was wondering if like... I was going somewhere with that. See, this is why I want to draw on a sticky note first. I'm like, do I draw the full body bat? Which I think is the answer here. So like... Problem is, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really bad at drawing bats. But I do want to draw the bat. I like the challenges. If you ever hear me complain, it's because I like the challenge. Sorry, I gotta get a reference. Right. Alright, so there's that kind of bat. Bat's got big ears. Let me get a new sticky note out. Bat's got big ears. That's the name of the band. Okay, so we are gonna want to draw the bat. Oh, here. There's our little circle there. Okay, and I'm gonna kind of I think I'm gonna make the bat like a PFP. Because I know I can do that well. Batty catty. He's gonna... No. Okay, I like the head. I like the head. Maybe I won't make this the bat PFP. Only it's on the right track. I don't quite like it though. Maybe if the circle cut off there. What I'm avoiding is the wings. I'm not gonna lie. Dave Batthew. Dave. Oh my god, I can't say it. Bat may be a new character for real, for real. I mean, kind of the bat character is Bones. Bones is designed after a bat. Maybe I'll do that. And then I can do like... Okay, I think I'm ready to draw it. Thank you, Dave Matthews, man. Yeah, thank you for the alley-oop there. I was like, I'm trying to say it, but I'm having like a tongue twister moment. Okay. All right, time to draw it for realsies. Time to draw it for realsies. Sheepy looking sick, dude. I can't wait to get into the shading. Like, see this is like, I can't wait till we can add more detail into it. I just wanted the shape. I just needed the shape down. Yeah, just needed the shape down. He's got buck teeth right now. I need to make him sharper. He's focused on hitting the notes. Yeah. Get rid of that line. Wow. Oh god, I love the Pulpa in Space one.
Hey, yo, I'm Popo. Meow.
See, Taima, I made that one more expensive and longer because I'm like, that one's so funny that like if people spam it, it's not gonna be funny anymore. But if it's like every once in a while, so funny. I don't want it to get abused too early. Hey, I'm Popa. Alright, we got the bat. We'll probably add some like shading to the bat too to make him stand out more. Just dude, why am I? So I'm also running out of eraser here, and like the problem is, this is the one issue with the Ticonderogas. Is when you start a new eraser, it like has this like waxy coat on top of it, and it like smears everything it erases, and so like it can actually ruin a drawing. Okay. Let's start shading. Bat. New eraser is a challenge, yeah. It really is, though. Okay. Okay. Let me continue to shade here. Okay. Hey, I'm Boba. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Also, there's angry drummer noises. Yeah, I would normally listen to some some maybe heavier music while we do this, but we were listening to War Pigs earlier, and man, was it hard for me to focus. Wow. I saw, dude. I saw, dude. Okay. Fill in the floor a little bit. I have to draw this at an angle. I'm worried about smearing through stuff. Alright. I'm like working my way down up with the shading. Okay. Oops. It's like my pencil is like too sharp right now. I need to wear it down real quick. Okay. That should help a little bit. Yeah, I'm worried I got graphite all over my hands too. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. I don't want to keep smearing. Wow. Okay. 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 Kind of like blend in. Because this is the weird thing about doing all this shading is like.
Lamau get pursed.
Was that one louder than last time? Or on everyone else's end? Because I raised the volume that time. Lamau get pursed. Basically, I'm just trying to like kind of color Blue Cat. Usually I leave Blue Cat uncolored in this situation, but there's just kind of like a lot of detail. So to like balance it out, I want to kind like barely shade Blue Cat in certain areas. Just like really get. And then luckily your hat will be colored in. And then your bandana too. Yeah, I was wondering how much detail I wanted to do for the bandana. Like kind of shading with my finger here. Yeah. So it's like Blue Cat's like kind of colored, you know? But it's mostly just like the shading. Okay, and then this is just like solid black. And then this is like a dark, still dark, but not solid. I need to stop doing that. I keep like swiping away. Try to get the skull detail in there. And then for some reason I thought music was playing somewhere else. Outside of the lo-fi. I want to bust out a new eraser so badly, but I don't think it's going to go well if I do. So we're just going to keep using this eraser. Just kind of like blending everything here at the bottom so the strokes don't show as much. Like, you can definitely see some of the fingerprint marks. It's gonna bug me. Okay. Okay. I think the symbol is the only thing I kind of, and maybe some of the drum kit here. Okay. I think I'm done. Other than the signature. I think I'm done. I don't want to like... This is one of those drawings where... If I keep going sometimes... I could end up ruining it. think it's good where it's at. I think. I didn't forget anything crucial, did I? We've got Blue Cat's whiskers. That's usually what gets forgotten. Okay. Def worth more 10k. Yeah. Yeah, no. I love that there's value to the coin. I really do. Well, we got 5 more redeems on the coin. I consider it a discount right now. Oh, ad started. I meant to say something right before that happened. Okay, so we're still in July, so you get a 07. 07. Let's go. And I think this corner is the best corner. Yeah, there we go. I completely forgot to leave room for the signature, so I'm glad there was a little bit room in the corner there. I think this is it. And I always say this, but it always looks better in person, because like you guys are seeing it with this like light. Actually, maybe that'll help. Yeah, so it's like not as shiny anymore. Because that's the problem with the light that I use when I stream, is that it just adds this shine to it, which I guess I didn't need that. It adds a little bit of shadow, but maybe I should just get rid of this thing altogether. And also I'm using daylight as like some of my lighting, and daylight's so unpredictable. I do like, so I kind of have it. I kind of have it aimed at the wall right now. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. We just wrapped up this drawing here, and whenever I complete a drawing, I kind of have to like stare at it for a second. I just want to add, yeah. It's like I want to add certain things that make it stand out. I think it's fine. I'm one of those things where you become a perfectionist about it, and the more you add, the more it could get worse. The shading on the bat, there we go, is a little bit better now. I wanted his head to stick out more, so I made the like lower half of his body darker. Yeah, so now his face like pops more. Okay, cat hair everywhere. Another one. I want to know what he's playing. He's playing War Pigs. And this was the sketch for anyone. This was the sketch. It's kind of where it goes every time. Always start with a sketch. The thing that we changed was the 2 drum kits right there. I would have kept it there, but it kind of like cropped off Sheepy too much, and that's what I didn't like. So this drum set's a little make-believe. I don't think it would make sense in real life the way it's set up, but this is a cartoon world. It's so good. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I do too. First I was a little worried. I was like, oh man, I've just been like focusing too much on the shapes and XYZ, and then once I started shading, I was like, okay, it's all coming together. Actually, I hate to say it, but my favorite part is the 275. I really like how I did that. And like the gradient that I added on it was unintended. I didn't mean to do that at first, but then I did it on accident, and I was like, wait, I really like how that turned out. So I'll definitely scan this to you, and then I'll reach out to you later, Sheepy, to get where I should send this to. Where should I send this to? And so that way you can have it. And so I'm sending them as like a... Here, let me show you in full cam. Let me show you a different angle of it. Let me turn this back up here. Okay. So that's how big it is. And here's the pencil for scale. So it's up to you to crop it down. That's the only thing, because I never know. It's not I think it's 9 by 11. 9 by 12. That makes more sense. The 9 by 12 sheet of paper. And so that way you can crop it down and stuff. But oh, ads already went through. Dang. I was gonna use the ads as a bathroom break. But still just gonna do a bathroom break. So I'm not quite done with the drawing portion of the stream. I'm definitely excited to play Pokemon because we're still on a run. But it's only been 2 hours of drawing stream. And I usually like to make it to the 3-hour mark. So I think I want to get into it again where I do the did I get rid of the wheel? No, I didn't. I did not. Where did I put it? Stream stuff? Maybe I just typed it in. Okay. Oh no, what happened? What happened to it? Load. I'm looking for open. Okay. It should have a purple background. I selected this like very specific oh. I didn't mean it for it to show up on stream yet. I had this purple chosen out for it. And I want to figure out what that purple is because that's how I did like the key. The color key. Okay. Customize. And appearance. And page background. Yeah, why didn't it's still... Huh? Huh? Why are you not purple? Why are you not purple? Let me change it to a different color. And then say, okay, there we go. And then let me change it back to purple. There's a cat outside the door. RGB hex. Okay, and then let me type in the hex code here. Sorry, y'all. 5, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. So now when I bring it up, and let me get it. Oop, didn't mean to start spinning yet. Open. So we have the adjectives. Now let's get the animals out. Why is it this way? Okay. I don't know why it's doing this. Sorry, y'all. You get to look at the drawing a little bit longer. A3. Okay. Boom. Close. Okay. Now let's open the wheel name. See, now it's just a wheel. That's what I was trying to do. And we can put that right here, and then I can hide that, and then R. Okay, let me put this in the middle. And there's a cat trying to get in my door right now. Oh, right. That's why I made it longer. Okay, so we're gonna do this. real quick. So I'm gonna leave this up for a second, for a little bit longer, but then we're gonna draw just some doodles. And we're just do some doodles after this. But I'll get you the scan of this, Sheepy, as well. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, but I'll be right back. Ooh, okay. So let me put this safely away over here. That way nothing can bug it. And then also real quick, I've been trying to stand more. I sit too much, so here we go. I do need to spill coffee on it. You're so right. Let me see here. We're going up. All right. Standing time. Standing desk time. All right. So, I am going to try to stand on stream more, but when I do those drawings, I have to sit. Those drawings take too much focus. But I like the standing desk because it keeps me active. I think there's more energy and stuff. Pulpa can't sit on my lap. And it's just good for me. It's good for me to stand. You gotta stand for something. Yeah. Actually, there hasn't... Sorry, you said something which reminded me. I'm going to switch it to Twitch chat now. Since it's kind of... And so, if you're still here and you have emotes, post your favorite dancing emote. Post your favorite animated emote. Let me know you're here. All the lurkers, let me know you're here. And as I crop this out, we're gonna spin the wheel a bunch of times. And I'm wondering, is there any gamba we can do for spinning the wheel? He's so awkward. Talking about me or that emote? Mulgore, what's up? What's up? Thanks for the follow earlier. I appreciate you chatting. I'm like, is there any way we can do a gamba out of the wheels? So for anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about here. No, the emote? Okay. I was like, am I awkward for standing? I'm getting self-conscious now. Sorry. Always trying to move this so I'm in the middle. So we have this fun little wheel here, and you might be able to, yeah, I can switch between the two. So this one is, I don't know why it's not. This one's adjectives. So we spin 1 for the adjective. Sour. Oh wait, I can crop this down. Let me do that real quick. I'm all about efficiency here. I'm all about making it look good on my end. Okay. Sour. Tonight on Wheel of Fortune. What will we spin? That was my best Wheel of Fortune. Sour? Okay. Sour snake? Yeah, I'm like, here's a gamba. Here's a gamba. Well, first of all, does anyone want a prediction? Does anyone want a prediction? Because the prediction could be, is the animal a mammal? Is the animal a mammal? Oh, dude, I need to unlock this. This needs a better place to go. Let me lock the docks again. Sorry. Spin it. I feel like no one wants to gamba. I feel like for a good gamba, it has to be like at least a few people who want to do it. All right, so spin that for the animal. So what we do here is we got sour, which is actually one of the ones I don't like, and shrimp. So it was not a mammal. See, so I think we could do like, is it a mammal or not? And that is the gamba. I have no idea what the odds are on this wheel, because I literally went into ChatGPT and typed in, give me 100 animals, give me 100 adjectives, and I didn't even look at the list, I just took it. And I was like, sour shrimp sounds terrible. It does sound terrible. So let's think about what a sour shrimp even is in this case. Sour shrimp. Let me get a sour shrimp. What would a sour shrimp be? Sour is one of my least. So last time we did this, we got sour a few times, and like a shrimp puckering up eating Sour Patch Kids. Let's do it. Let's do it. And the point of these drawings are that they're really silly, and I do them very quickly. So, and I do them with pen. I specifically do them with pen so that I can't erase. I just like kind of have to go with it. And that's sort of the point. Little squinched up face, like. Okay. So we need to draw. I'm like thinking about the drawing real quick before I go in. See, the problem is like shrimp have like a weird little mouth. Okay, that's my sour face. You know, he's like, his face is all like, ugh. Okay, but he's also a shrimp. So we gotta make him look kind of shrimpy. Even though his little antenna are like, dude, this is already so bad. God damn it. This is why we draw in pen. This is literally why we draw in pen. Yeah, see, that's why I need to change all the alerts. Dude, this isn't a shrimp. This is so bad. This is one of my worst drawings. All right, I hate it. I hate it. It's so cursed. God, I hate it. All right. Moving on. We are moving on from this one. I don't like this one at all. It is so cursed. But that's the point of this. That is the point of this. See, that's why, like, this is my worry with, like, I want to do the redeem. Or you redeem, I pull up this wheel and I draw you something like this. But I'm worried someone spends money and they get this. Dude, he looks like he's in the movie Ants. He just has that vibe to him. Okay. Moving on. I hate getting sour. There's like not enough to work with sour. Old? Ancient? Same thing. But ancient you can have more fun with, I think. Alright, ancient. Dragonfly. Actually, that's kind of cool because dragonfly are like... I watched this whole thing about dragonflies, and let's get rid of this guy. That dragonflies are like one of those species that have like not evolved in thousands of years because they've already reached like their most efficient form, which is really cool. Like dragonflies are the like, is it like the most successful predator of all time is the dragonfly, because it's so accurate with its flying that it can just guess where something is gonna fly to and like catch it. Anyways, so we're drawing an ancient dragonfly, and where do we go with ancient? Where do we go with ancient here? Yeah, you didn't know they were a predator at all? Me either. I didn't either. But like, you know, smaller flies. So there's like a bunch of flies and they just have like an almost perfect success rate of like catching things. I don't know. I definitely back, you know, do your own research. But I thought it was cool. And they're one of the like only flying animals that can fly backwards in like any direction. Hummingbirds are the other one. Okay, so a dragonfly here that needs to be ancient. A caveman? Like, sorry, I need to look up something real quick. Like, I want him to be... I want him to not be like this shrimp that we drew. Because, like, old, I would have just made him old. Just older. But ancient feels like he's from, like, an old civilization. Like, is he Egyptian? You know, ancient Egypt? Is he Aztec? Is he a caveman? Like, my head went to a caveman at first, but I'm like, how do you draw a caveman dragonfly? I wish they gave us a mammal. And so What happens if you type in ancient? Just in general. Yeah, mostly just sculptures. Okay. Let's see here. Just like, where do you go with this? Yeah, what an old shaman. Thank you. I appreciate that. I needed anything. I think the word shaman like really helps here. So now he's gonna have like a hood. Okay. So that's his little hood. He needs like a cloak. So God, thank you. You saved me right there. I was getting so worried about this one. Then he needs to have, you know, the iconic dragonfly wings. So okay. I'm gonna give him. Oh yeah, I forgot. Now that I'm drawing the wings, more dragonfly facts. Dragonflies have this like tiny little like weight. It's like a part of their body. It's like a weight on their wing, and it like the weight of it is like the reason they can fly in certain directions. It's really cool. Basically, I didn't realize dragonflies were as cool as they were until I watched this thing about them. Okay, there are the wings, and then let's give them like a little necklace there. See, this is what I want to create when I draw these. Not that. Not where the hell that is. This. See, this is cool. This is cool to me. Not where the hell was that first thing I created. There's some cool looking dragonflies. I would main that character in an RPG. Yeah, I was definitely inspired by Hollow Knight when drawing this shaman. Although, there we go. And then let's give him like, make him look more like a bug, you know? The dragonfly is epic. I love it. I actually really do like this this guy here. And you just can't see his body. So like he is a dragonfly, but you can't see his body, so we don't get into all of that. Shrimp is Taimo's spirit animal. You're saying this is Taimo? Cloud of dust coming off of his wings. Oh man, I'm like banned. I'm like, it's a good like the reason I stopped, like it's a good idea, but can I do it? I'm like, maybe we can like. Just it's like he's like leveling up. There's like energy going around him. Oh Lord, he's leveling up. No, I like adding stuff to it because, like, at the very least, if I really wanted this, I would just crop out, like, just him. Oops, sorry. I would just like crop out just the guy and then ditch everything else. That's why I'm always down to like keep experimenting. All insects are scared of death. Death of the dragonfly. Yeah, honestly, a lot of animals are. That's the crazy thing. I love dragonflies now. Okay, so I think the dragonfly is good. I like this guy actually. And he was let me write what this is. So if I ever come back to this, I'm like, why did I draw this? So that's the ancient dragonfly. And then are you removing? No, I'm not. Only because I don't want them to be gone forever. But I will remember which ones. If we ever roll one that's the same, I'll probably actually, now that I say that, let's think about that for a second. If I turn this into an actual redeem and I stop doing it like as just a fun thing, like no one asked, sort of like right now, basically. Like I just wanted to do this to do it. But if it was a redeem, yes, I would remove them as I go. That way at most 100 would be created and everyone would have a different animal. That's actually really cool. That sounds like a really cool NFT collection. Dang it. That sounds really cool, actually. And in general, so I started up like a new clone collection that I haven't done like that much in. But I just wanted to put some of my drawings somewhere. I think I did it through Super Rare. Oh my, I completely forgot how I did it in the first place. No, I did it through Manifold. I'm not exactly sure if I'll add the sketches there, but I'm like basically I'm starting to think like I want to put some of my digital drawings somewhere. I just like having them on the blockchain under my name. It just feels like like posting to social media is one thing, but like having it on the blockchain just feels like it's like cemented on the internet. And so that's why I really like it. I'm terrible at streaming, but pretty great at coming up with ideas for other streams. I appreciate it. I think deleting them as I go, that way there's only ever 100 of them and they're all different. My issue is like, not all of them are going to be cool. definitely not all of them will be cool. Some of them will be a lot cooler than the others. But if I make it a low enough cost, then like I don't care if people get angry, sort of thing. And I would do it where you, oh man, how would we do it? Where you can only redeem 1 per user, maybe like 3 per user. Because like someone could be rolling in coins and then just like spam the wheel, which is cool. Like that's engagement. I want engagement. So it's like a gumball machine. Yeah, sometimes you get the one that's not as cool. Exactly. I just feel bad because the pressure's on. Like I'm doing it live. But I totally agree. Like they won't all. Imagine the shrimp is the most. I mean so that's the other thing. Maybe like I think this ancient dragonfly is the coolest thing in the world. But then collectively like everyone else thinks that's the coolest one. They're like, oh dude, give me that shrimp. Give me that sour shrimp. So I'd always have to draw them with pen. Like basically if I do this, I have to make rules for myself. I have to make rules that I like have to abide by. Sometimes the derpy ones, yeah. I agree. Sometimes the derpy ones are. So maybe we just get a bunch of practice in. We just get a bunch of practice in doing the wheel over and over again. Okay, let's do it again. I have no idea how many people are in here. This time I'm doing a gamba. I'm gonna do the gamba. Oop. Okay, we'll see how many people join. Is the animal a mammal? One second. Oh wait, I can't do it there. Oh, sorry. One sec, y'all. Okay, sorry. Alright, is the animal a mammal? You gamble what color the answer is? That works too! There's 5 colors? That feels... Actually, here. First one, I'm gonna do the mammal to start, but the color one is really interesting too. The only reason I like the mammal one is that it's just 2 options, like yes or no. And I genuinely don't know how many are on this wheel, so know that going into this. There's 6 colors. Oh, let me here. Well, yeah, if there were a lot more people in here, I would say let's do the colors. So I'm starting the prediction. If you want to do the prediction is open now. What I'm hesitant about is because there's not many people in here, like I want like a gamba where someone wins, someone loses. That's it. And Tymo flexing his ability to count. I can't count. There's definitely 100. I know that. So get your predictions in. We're doing the predictions right now. I'll put that over here, I guess. Yeah, like if we had a bunch of people in here, I would for sure do the one with more options on it. But the reason I'm trying to force like the yes or no is because I don't think there's enough people. It's a gamba. And I don't want to just like, if like, no, like, let's say we did the 6 colors, 3 of them have bets on them, the other are 0. I don't want to take points away from the ecosystem. You can't see the gamba? Oh no. It always pops up in chat. We'll probably do this again. Sorry, Mulgore. Next time, we'll do it. So first, let's do the adjective. It's okay, now you get to save your points. You know, you could have lost them. That's how I like to look at it. Many, few. I hate that, actually. Yeah, it only lasts a little bit of time. I'm always so curious how long I should let it run for. It's okay. But he could have won. Actually, Mulgore, would you have said it is a mammal or it isn't a mammal? That's the real question. So few, I kind of hate the word few. I'm like, what do you do with few? I would have said it is one. Okay. You believe. You believe. Let's see. And I have no idea how many mammals are on this wheel. Ugh. It is not a mammal. Woo, 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 woo. Wait. Okay. Few kind of works for millipede because we could do it has fewer legs. You know? Choose outcome. It is not a mammal. Frick. Yeah. Sheepy's just trying to get his points back after spending them on the redemption. Enjoy my coins. Okay, so we got a millipede. A few millipede. Yeah, all I can think of is a millipede with less legs. Out the door on the millipede's back. Congrats, Sheepy. Nice. I love seeing that. Yep. I was gonna say, like, we haven't rolled any mammal today, which I kind of hate. I like drawing mammals. I really like this dragonfly. He's pretty sick. Like, I just imagine him like, this is him about to take off. Okay, so let's go here. All right, millipede. Okay. So they call me Decapede. All right, lame joke of the day. Lame joke of the day. They call me Decapede. Deca is 10, right? Not 12? Ah, frick. 10. Whew. Whew. Dodeca, thank you. Okay, so I was like kind of right and wrong. Because I the dodeca. So they call me Decapede. So, man, there's like, I guess I need to go through the adjective list. Because few sucks. What a terrible one to get. Like, at least with many, I could draw, like, multiple of them, and then boom, you're done. 10 speed peed? Yeah. He can only go at 10%, man. I'm trying. They call me Decapede. Now I kind of wish I did draw him 12 legs. They call me Decapede. So lame. Such a lame joke. Okay, on to the next one, y'all. On to the next one, y'all. Let's start the prediction again. Is the animal a mammal? Yes or no? Starting for a minute. You got a minute. It shows up in chat. So you have to open up your chat and it shows up as a little banner at the top. If you don't see it there, go to your clones and you should see a little thing that says prediction. Is the animal a mammal? I need like game show music. Is the mammal an animal? Is the mammal an animal? All right. Looks like the prediction has ended here. Let's start with the adjective. It's gotta be dancing the whole time. I need one of those microphones that are really long. Gradual? Yeah, I need to go through this list. Some of these suck. Alright, and for the prediction, is the animal a mammal? No way. Come on! I want mammal. It was a 50-50. Is the animal a mammal? No. Okay. That was fun while it lasted. I'm taking my coins elsewhere. I'm doing business elsewhere. Okay, so we gotta do a gradual beetle. Okay. A gradual beetle. I'll get there one day. That's like... Oh, Mogor, you're the winner. Let's go. Let's go. Start raking in those coins. And Mogor, just in case you didn't know, because I've talked a lot on earlier streams, the Klon original sketch, which is what we just did today, which is the Sheepy drawing. There's only 5 more of those that can be redeemed, and then the price of that is going to go up probably by a lot. So, Beetle graduate from school. I like how you're kind of bending the rule, the word here. Gradual, graduate. Sometimes I literally just look up the word. Progressing slowly. I knew that, but like, I was looking for some synonyms. Oh, the music's really loud. I just realized. Beetle stuck in an hourglass? Whoa, that's conceptual. Whoa. I don't like that. I like it because I can imagine it. But I also can imagine him graduating from school because he's got a little cap on. It's just really cute. They call me Decapede. Gradual. Not sure what intel you just gave me. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, sorry, dude, my brain. What you can spend the coins on. That was the intel I just gave you. One of the redeems, which is probably the most sought after one, is the get the Klon original sketch, which is you come up with anything you want for me to draw, and I'll draw it. But the price of that will eventually go up. I'm just letting you know. But there's 5 more. So gradual beetle. I need some more gambas for that. Yeah. Oh, you've been looking on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't get the points on YouTube. You only get them on Twitch. It's just kind of a way for me to incentivize people to come over to Twitch, because it's to become an MVP. Yeah, I don't know if I wrote in that or not that only 3 of those. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, 0 out of 3 redeemed. Only 3 people can get that MVP. And there will be other ways you can get MVP too, like watching the Pokemon streams and successfully naming the TM, which is like really, really hard to do. But VIP is just a fun one. It's like you're a mod without any of the power, but you can like chat whatever you want. I don't know. It's really useless. It's more of a status symbol. So you're saying I'm the tortoise in this race. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is going for it. So could be all you. This has been an insect-only day, and to me, a shrimp is an insect. They are the insect of the sea. All right. Oh, gradual beetle. Yeah, and Mulgore, if you don't care about getting a drawing, you can just meow over and over again. That's how you spend channel points. Yeah, I guess if you're coming from YouTube and you've never been in Twitch, this is more for anyone. You get channel points on Twitch. And it's just a currency that you get from watching. But it's up to the streamer to come up with redeems for it. What did we say? Beetle stuck in hourglass. Well, too late for that because I drew this way too big. Oh god, dude, all of the adjectives have sucked. Like, give me like fluffy. I need to get better adjectives. So I'm glad we're doing this because I think making the redeem and then like, you know, narrowing them down, taking them out as we go is awesome. I really like that. I think that's a fun. I'm always just trying to think of fun. That could be a September thing. I've also been really trying to think of what like September goals I can do. So like streamers during September will create like a bunch of like rewards that like if we hit 100 subs this month of September, we will unlock this. We hit 1,000, we unlock this. So like one of them I thought about, because like you could do really silly ones. It's like I shave my mustache. And another, I'm not dyeing my hair. I refuse to dye my hair. And there's just like different things that you can do. So like I want to reward people for if they just simply give like a 5-pack of subs or something. I don't know. You're looking for fluffy. Yeah, I know. I'm looking for a challenge, but man, gradual is just like, what do I do with that? Like right now I just drew a beetle. And I'm losing my steam. I think this might be a sign that I'm ready to switch over to gaming. Oh, I got an idea. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, actually, so funny you say that. I thought about doing an entire stream without my glasses. The hardest part is I will need to make chat like gigantic, because I can't even I can barely read gradual on my screen, and it's gigantic. Like, so the problem with doing a stream without my glasses is that I can't really respond to stream. Like, I will need like a phone like this close to my face. But I think it would be fun to like try to draw things, and I can't see it. Yeah, chat on like a 50-inch TV. I'm not even like, that would have to happen actually. Ooh, I could put chat on my drawing tablet, because I would probably draw the way we're drawing right now. But I have my drawing tablet right here, and that's a gigantic screen. And I could just have like the text like massive on that. That's a route we can go. But I thought that would be a funny drawing stream. It's just I do the entire thing without my glasses. Or blindfolded, but then I really couldn't talk to chat. I'd have to have like Jeej translate for me. I'd probably have Jeej standing next to me reading chat the whole time, and then I would be blindfolded. And like I'd like have to like find where my hand is and then like try to draw something. We like spin the wheel. So like we tried to draw one of the ones we drew today. Yeah, all message or text to chat. No, that would draw. I would go insane. I would go absolutely insane. Oh my god. It'd be funny though. Let me save these. Save to a local file already? No. I just don't know why I didn't save the purple last time. Okay. Think I'm done with the drawing stream. I can tell. After doing one of those sketches, I can always tell that my, like, creativity mana gets drained. Let me put this over here. There we go. Okay, so let me close out of everything. So if you're on a different platform, that's not Twitch, then I will catch you later. We are gonna start playing games now, and I don't like to do that on the main channels. So I'm gonna start. If you're on a different channel, I'll catch you later. If you're here on Twitch, stay seated. I just gotta switch over. Get airbrushed blue cat by Custom Land. See, that would be cool too.